Can I really make a living doing what I love? How you can follow your passion and not only make a living, but become wealthy. Hi, my name is Seifferlein. I'm a golf instructor just like you. I'll share my story in a moment, but before I roll back the curtain, I'll first tell you this. 5 years ago, I discovered a marketing secret that forever changed how I attracted new golf lesson clients. In this video, I'm going to unveil the entire story and let you in on the secret that will forever change how you attract new golf lesson clients and bring you a flood of business that will not only make you a living, but help you become wealthy. But first, I must share this undisputable fact about the golf lesson business. The best marketer wins. Period. Any successful business owner or corporate executive knows marketing is 80% of your success. 80%. But when I first started out as a full-time golf coach, I was like most of you, a really good golf instructor, but not so good at the whole business owner/corporate executive thing. And I got all the marketing wrong. You know what I'm talking about. You spend thousands of dollars on getting exposure, from an ad in the local media guide, to an ad in the newspaper, magazine, and television, to all the social media that is doomed to fail. Are you annoyed as you watch other golf instructors grow their business or career, and they're not even close to your level of expertise or service? Are you tired of being the best-kept secret? Dump the frustration and follow the one secret that took me from earning only 30 cents an hour to earning 5 figures per month coaching golf. Either get a job or move out of the house. Those were the words that finally woke me up to the fact that I needed to find a better way to build my golf coaching business. The year was 2008. The housing market was in a free fall. Gas prices were hitting their peak. We were headed on a death spiral right into the 2009 recession. The golf course I leased space from at the time was competing against me, and all my business was drying up. Things got so bad that year that my profits came out to only 30 cents an hour. 30 cents an hour. I had a wife and baby boy at home, and we were all trying to live on $75 a week for groceries. My wife had finally had enough. She gave me the ultimatum. Either get a job or move out of the house. During the most futile hour, a solution presents itself. It was also around that time that the good Lord led me to several ideas and resources that would forever change how I marketed my business. I was listening to an interview with Hotels.com founder Bob Diner, and to keep the story short and sweet, when he was asked why he named his company Hotels.com, he said it was because that is what people would be searching for, and then he could share his website and company name all as one. During that same time, I was going through a website training that covered search engine optimization, SEO. What I discovered through this training was that most people searching for the service that I was selling, golf lessons, search by the exact term golf lesson, along with the city and or geographic area in which they lived or worked. After nearly 100 hours of training and keyword research and market research, I learned that those keywords were outperforming all the other possible keywords combined. It was at that time that I changed my website and ultimately my company name to GrandRapidsGolfLesson.com. It's been full steam ahead ever since. Are you worth more than a trash hauler? According to the PGA of America, the median income for a teaching professional is $40,000. You could make more than that hauling trash. Don't you think your wisdom and expertise with the golf swing should be valued closer to a doctor, attorney, and CPA than a trash hauler? Ego or money? What's more important to you, your ego or making money? Listen, I know it may sound cool to have Biff McGee's Golf Academy as your company name, but unless you are a big shot like Butch Harmon or Jim McLean, your name won't be searched for online. Even the big name instructors are only getting a few thousand searches per month. So why would you bother to fight it When the keywords for a golf lesson in small cities are getting a few hundred searches a month, and the big cities are getting thousands and outranking many of the famous golf instructors. Be web famous. One of the most powerful advantages your competitors can ever hold against you is to seem like they're everywhere within your target niche. Nobody can go anywhere in your niche without hearing their name repeatedly. Because your golf instruction business relies on your knowledge, expertise, and credibility, there is one advantage that instantly makes you superior to all your competitors. This advantage pays you the highest fees, gives you the best clients, and generates traffic to your website every day. It stimulates a cycle of success that spikes your income. If you want financial success coaching golf, one of the fastest ways to get there is to become just a little bit famous. I'm not talking about being Dave Peltz or Sean Foley famous. You don't have to be anywhere near that famous. I mean being a famous person that nobody's heard of. Niche and famous. You become a celebrity in your own teeny tiny corner of the world. The corner that gives you money. When you're the most celebrated person in your niche, you're almost automatically the highest paid and most sought after. You don't chase golfers. They chase you. You're not the lowest bidder. You're the highest bidder, and you turn away those you don't want to work with. Golfers trust you instead of trusting everybody else. Never negotiate. There are all kinds of books on negotiating, but the best position is to never have to negotiate in the first place. The best position is to be positioned as the premier person, the star attraction, the go-to guy, the go-to gal. Sounds great, but where do you start? You start by owning the domain with the exact keywords golfers are using to find their instructor. City Golf Lesson. By having this domain, the web begins to appoint you as the expert. How would you like to have a glowing endorsement from the largest referral agent in the world? When Google puts you on their first page, that is what you get. You become web famous, and your competitors begin to seem puny by comparison. How important is it to be number one? Being number one doesn't matter if you are number one for the wrong search terms. But if you're coming up number one for the most profitable search terms, you will win at the game of building your client list. New studies from online ad network Chitika show that being in the number one position on Google gets you 33% of the traffic. Number two gets you 18%. And even if you don't get into the top two positions, just being on the first page is a huge accomplishment for most golf instructors. 92% of all traffic goes to the sites on the first page. And I can't tell you how many times I've searched for golf lessons, and instead of the independent golf instructors who are trying to build their business, I get random golf courses that don't even have full-time golf instructors. Never pay a single cent for Adwords. Now, I bet you're thinking, well, that's nice, Scott, but I really don't want to pay for all those expensive AdWord campaigns to get on the first page of Google. And this is the best part. Don't pay for it. I never have. When golfers find you organically, they're much more predisposed to be doing business with you. It's almost as good as getting a referral from your very best client. In fact, many people now put more trust in Google than family members and their best friends and business partners. So when you acquire a client who found you on Google, it really is as good as a referral. Just recently, I had a new client say that he had some bad experiences with golf instructors that had been referred to him through friends. So he went on Google, found out that I was the most recommended golf coach by Google, i.e., I came up the most times on the first page, and he bought a golfing package worth 3 times more than anything he had done with any prior instructors. But don't take it from me. Listen to what an SEO Master recently had to say. Scott, I just wanted to let you know I really like your online marketing efforts. I follow quite a few infopreneurs and really think you have done a great job of carving out a great niche. Keep up the great work. Pete Brand, SEO Master, Mindscape at Haddon McKendry. Where will they find you? People aren't just looking for golf lessons on the web. They're looking close to home or work. Golfers are going online to find information about a golf lesson in the city they're located. If you're not there, you don't exist. More than half of new students, when I asked, and I asked them all, found me by typing city golf lesson into Google. The terms they search under with the most popularity are city golf lesson, i.e., Atlanta golf lesson. If you were a golf instructor in Atlanta, wouldn't it make sense to have atlantagolflesson.com as your domain? Here is a real conversation with a new client just last month. Me. How did you hear about me? Client. I found you on Google. I just searched Grand Rapids golf lesson and you came up. It is really slick how you did that. Me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. First page or go home. If you want golfers to find you online and you are not on the first page of the search engines, you might as well close up shop. That is why I'm making the boldest offer in the golf industry by guaranteeing you will be on the first page of Google and earn $10,000 or more in the first 12 months with your domain by following my system. Or I'll buy the domain back from you for 109% of the asking price. That's right, I'll give you back 100% of the domain price, plus a 9% make you happy bonus. Here's what a PGA pro in Ohio had to say. Scott Seifferlein had quickly developed a reputation in the golfing marketing industry as an innovator and thought leader. Would only recommend Scott to businesses capable of handling a 2 times to 10 times increase in business. Are you ready? Paul Hobart, PGA. Taking down a big name. Big sharks are tough to take down. They seem to be everywhere, and they eat up all the food in the ocean. They are ruthless and relentless in their pursuit. They can spend big money in advertising. You don't have the luxury of an advertising budget like Ledbetter or Rick Smith, but you can take them down with a team working for you 24/7. When you have the right domain name, you can have a team working for you for free. That team is known as search engines, and the biggest team member of all is Google. Before I had this team of unpaid employees, I was generating 2% of my business online. 2% of 30 cents an hour ain't much, Bubba. Since discovering the hidden secret of owning the right domain, I'm now getting 42.6% of business from internet searches. It is by far and away my number one resource of income, and the one and only reason that I was able to go from 30 cents an hour to 5-figure months in sales. Big names versus the right domain. Let's say you are competing against a big name instructor in your city. For example, let's say you are a golf instructor in the city of Dallas, Texas. You have to go up against big names like Chuck Cook and Randy Smith. These are famous golf instructors with great reputations. Let's see how many people are searching for them online. Chuck Cook, 223 searches per month for the search terms Chuck Cook Golf School, Chuck Cook Golf Academy, Chuck Cook Golf Lesson, and Chuck Cook Golf Instructor. Randy Smith, 186 per month for the search terms Randy Smith Golf Lesson and Randy Smith Golf Instructor. Compare that to the number of searches for the term Dallas Golf Lesson. 3,000 searches per month. Well-known golf courses in your community won't even get that many searches per month. So how can you compete if you are not even a big name? How can the big name compete against you online if you own the city domain? They can't. You will dominate the search engine results. Keep your existing site. Now you might be thinking, well, this is all nice, Scott, but I already have a website, meisgreat.com, and I don't know how to change my site over. No worries. I had one of those Me is Great websites when I first started. The transition was a piece of cake. My system will show you how to do it all. You can still keep the original domain with your name, with the name of your academy, or whatever it is, and begin to point it over to your new domain name. A short time later, you will begin to get so much traffic at your new domain, you will no longer have a use for your old domain, and you can keep it for memento's sake. What it really means. As I write this letter to you, I'm sitting in a beautiful home that I almost lost during the most trying times. There are 2 juicy filet mignons cooking on the grill. Long gone are the days when we were getting by on Kraft mac and cheese. I don't have the stress of where the next dollar is going to come from to pay the bills. I don't work on Sundays, ever. I take all holidays off and pretty much have complete autonomy of my schedule, and I take 2 months off every year. All of that is nice, but what really matters most is the relationships I now am able to have with my lovely bride and kids. Those were some very dark and trying times, referring to the days before Scott had the city domain. It is so nice to know we have a steady stream of income automatically coming in every month, simply because people search using the term Grand Rapids Golf Lesson, and my husband comes up every time. We have 2 new cars, are finishing our basement, and the kids love the new private club membership, all because of our #1 referral agent, Google. Mary Seifferlein, my wife and former slave to the trials and tribulations of being a golf instructor's mate. It's now time. If you look back at the ebb and flow of the economy over the last 100 years, you will see the recessions continue to occur closer and closer together. The last 2 have only been 5 years apart, which means we are due for another one in 2014. Is your business prepared for a 20 to 30% drop in sales that could very easily occur within the next recession? Can you handle the onslaught of inflation that has been occurring and will continue to occur over the next few years? There has never been a better time to dominate your competition and gather up all those golfers searching for help in your city. Here's what you want to do next. Choose from 2 income-generating experiences. Option 1, the Bentley VIP experience. Enjoy a complete VIP experience of owning your city domain as described above, with these bonus features. Coaching on setting up your website for maximum SEO rankings. Target market training to clone your best and most profitable clients. Instruction on how to gain $10,000 in free publicity every year. Networking your business to the top of the pay scale. Marketing to the affluent strategies to maximize your profits. A personal coach for all your marketing materials. Or option 2, the domain cash flow experience. Enjoy an increase in income with new leads coming to you while you sleep with your keyword-loaded domain. You'll zoom to the top of the search engine rankings when you own your city domain. You'll enjoy closing sales effortlessly, as the marketplace will automatically position you as the expert when they see you ranked at the top of the search engines. Included with your city domain is a peace of mind that goes along with knowing you have a constant flow of new leads coming into your golf coaching business. Make your choice and then call Scott directly at 616-802-4969 or fill out the form at USAGolfMarketing.com, and Scott will be in touch with you within 24 hours to set up your choice of income-generating experiences.